What's going on, everybody? My name is Mike and I am your messenger for today. Let's begin. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to be pulling a general reading for you guys to see what is your word of the day. What is something that you can focus on throughout the day. Spirit, what is something we can focus on throughout the day. And we have resilience, right? So resilience could mean that a lot of times we often have to sit in silence, you know what I mean? And could be, numerous times, like, how like something could be re-uploaded on YouTube. It could be, more than once, right? Resilience could be a word for you guys to realize that sometimes you could just sit in silence, and you could do this multiple times throughout the day. So you might have did it in the morning, and then you can also do it at nighttime. Silence is very important for the mind. It's important to recollect your thoughts, to realize where you're going in life. So just the word of the day, just try to sit in silence sometimes, take a deep breath, do some meditation, and just relax your nervous systems and things like that might be going on, and it's some things that might make you feel anxiety and things like that. It's nice to just sit in silence and then just recollect your thoughts for the day, right? Okay, so let's start this deck. It's going to be an astrology deck for my astrological fans out there, I guess. Let's begin. Okay. It's more of an educational, just going to be reading directly from the cards and also giving my 2 cents here when needed. Alright, Spirit, can you assist us with this reading, please? Okay. Wow. Geez, they keep throwing pure messages. I'm trying to get like one. First one we have is Aries. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac and represented the beginning of the astrology wheel. Symbolized as a ram, Aries are action-oriented and ready to go. So you could be always ready to go, right? You could be on your P's and Q's and things like that. Okay. Picking up, you guys are always ready, and that's good. If you're always ready, you ain't never gotta get ready, right? So stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. And how you do that, you just kind of see where what you need to do every day to, it's like a clean house, right? If you keep your house clean, you never gotta try to clean it before your friends and family come over. What message do you have for us, Spirit? Next one we have is planetary nodes. The nodes of destiny, or lunar nodes, are 2 points in the birth chart, determined by mapping the relationship between the moon's orbit and the sun's path through the zodiac. So this could be like something to do with your guys' relationship. This could be like something destiny happening, and it's like showing points or characteristics of a person. That's what I'm picking up on. So this could be like your relationship, and it's just you could be pointing out certain characteristics that maybe you guys destined for each other, right? Next we have a square. A square is when 2 planets or other asteroid points are 90 degrees apart. This major aspect can bring a tug-of-war energy and is challenging to work through. So you could be going through something right now that could be like a tug-of-war. I don't know, it could be like an argument, it could be a tick for tack. Like maybe you and your partner kind of have different viewpoints in life, you know what I mean? And you guys could both have, different angles or different viewpoints in life, but that energy is like a challenging work through energy. But it also says a square aspect presents a great opportunity to practice maturity and patience. So you could be practicing patience with your partner, right? A lot of times, when we get into these situations where each of us have a disagreement, it allows us to have patience with one another, you know what I mean? So this could be growth and development with your partner. Okay, growth and development with your partner. What else, Spirit? Okay, the next one we have is Mars, right? And it says Mars, also known as the warrior planet, as a planet of action and determination. So you could be actually taking everything. You could be taking action on everything, right? A lot of times, when we talk about things, we don't really take action. And I can see that you guys are actually starting to maneuver into it. And the only time to take action is when you have determination. So a lot of us are starting to build up that ambition to start things, start our tasks. And that's the most important. Once you start a task, it just goes on from there. But it takes the determination and the ambition to even start that task. And you get that from, like I said, just sitting in silence and just thinking about what is it that you want to do, right? Start manifesting that determination for it. Start thinking the things that could come out of it, the benefits. Not necessarily the negative things, but more so the benefits, right? You also have first quarter, right? And it says, in this phase, the moon is 50% lit, with the sun illuminating the right side. This could be like 50% of your relationship, right? You could be, like I said, you can have, when you're in a relationship, is half and half. So you guys go half and half on things. The name first quarter comes from the fact that the moon is in a quarter way through its Earth orbit. The phase brings growth and understanding. So this could bring understanding. Like I said, half and half is kind of like 50-50. For me, it's when I think of relationships, and I feel like you guys are starting to go 50-50 on a lot of things that's going on in your life. Right? 50-50 on the bills, 50-50 on the children, 50-50 on just the dreams in general. Helping each other out, right? Half and half on everything, right? Working with each other, right? Is allowing for growth and development for not only your personal self, but also each other, right? So now we have retrograde phases, right? It says these occur when a transitioning period appears to go backward in the orbit transits from Earth. It is an illusion based on the angle of the planet itself. I think when it says an illusion, but to me, when I'm thinking about relationships, I believe that, you see how it says going backward in the orbit? A lot of times that we often want to think about going backwards in certain timings. And I know that you guys sometimes reminisce, or I'm picking up energies that you guys sometimes reminisce about the past and things like that with your exes and things like that. Or how it could have been, or why it didn't go this way. And I want you guys to just move forward with that energy. You know what I mean? I want you guys to focus on who you are with now, and not focus on and what you could have did with the last person, or even reminiscing on the last person's bad habits and things like that. I want you guys to start focusing on the person you're with now and start moving forward, right? Because it also says, but it creates a feeling of energy, slowing down, and can represent an opportunity to redo something in your life. So this is your opportunity to now redo this new relationship. The new relationship that's stepped into your life, it's now time to redo this love connection. It's not about focusing or having the illusion of whatever happened in the past. Let it stay in the past with that relationship, right? Let's just move on forward. This new relationship is not just a new relationship, but it's opportunity to create a better love life for yourself, right? Okay. What the master got for us? So the next one we have is Nisus, right? And this is, it's raining again, guys. And it says this asteroid is named for Nisus, a violent and devious center in the Greek mythology. Also, the asteroid's meaning can be difficult to face. A lot of things in your life are going to be difficult to face, but understand it is a part of, like they say, it is a part of it. You know what I mean? It is a part of the process. So a lot of things we're gonna encounter can be difficult. Like I know after this we're getting training, and it's gonna be kind of difficult to run in the rain. But that's gonna be the that comes with the situation, right? So when you know something's difficult, you know it's worth it, right? So even if you guys, well, I don't want to say in general, but I will say that particular things, right, that that you decide it's worth it. Like if you are having situations like with your partner and things like that, if they're minor stuff, you know what I mean, and it's very passionate, you guys have two different approaches, and it's very passionate. You guys come from two different sides, which are both valid on your ends, and I feel like if you guys can put that same passion in towards just building, it'll be great, right? So that's what I'm picking up on. I also want to let you guys know, like, a lot of times that when we kind of get frustrated, it's kind of good energy, because it means we care in a bit, right? Because when you have a like with somebody, or when you haven't know anybody and you get frustrated from things that could have happened, right? Whether it be your kids or whatever, it means that you care, right? Most times when we get upset about something, it means we actually genuinely care. So I feel like if you guys are having a passionate disagreement or things like that, you know, that could mean that you guys care. It also says, let me show you guys something else. It also says NASA's can indicate areas of our lives and personal relationships where there has been major suffering or abuse, pointing to trauma that needs to be worked through. So like I say, your past relationships can cause trauma and things like that, but this new partner could be willing to work with it, right? So the next one we have is sextile. The major aspect occurs when planets or points are 60 degrees apart. A sextile indicates harmony, cooperation, and friendly vibes. So these type of things that you could be having now in this new relationship. So this part I'm picking up on. I'm picking up that you guys pretty much are moved on to a new partner, and you guys are starting to have different scenarios and different situations. As you guys see, the rain is picking up, so you know what I'm saying, this is some unique readings going on with partnership and growth and development. As you know, when you have plants and things like that, it takes water to grow. So I feel like we often look at rainy days. Rainy days symbolizes that just exact, because after rainy day there's normally like a rainbow or the sunshine. And I want you guys to realize these type of things, that through stormy weathers, through your relationship or whatever the case is, as long as it's not like no seriousness or somebody stepping out and going with another partner, and it's just minor things that you guys are talking about or discussing, this is all a part of growth, right? I want you guys to talk about your situations and be able to also pull away from it to have silence. Remember I said re-silence is your message of the day. So re-silence is just having that time of silence, time if you guys have to come away and, you know, communicate, if the communication is not really there, you can come away, sit in a room and just be silent, you know, collect your thoughts and things like that, right? I do want to say that. So we are going to end there. Thank you guys so much for tuning in on this reading. Hopefully this found it helpful. Hopefully you found anything I said confirmation, or if you did, hit the like button below. Also subscribe if you're new, post notifications if you want to know exactly when to drop a video, comment, share, like, all of those things. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you guys on the next video.